I want you to produce me some cabbage, carrots, and corn. I want you to produce me some green beans. I want you to produce me some lettuce. I want you to produce me some produce. I want you to produce me some produce. I want you to produce me some produce. I want you to produce me some produce.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Howard Moon, and today I've shared my Mystery Snail struggles. Point out a real bump that I landed into for Mystery Snails that I figured out. You gotta have a cold tank. A cold for me, it had to be under 74 degrees. Also, I need a lot of algae production. The only reliable food source that I seem to be able to head off starvation with, and starvation I feel like is the main thing I was suffering from. Big ball of algae. And we've got plenty of that. I tried to plan, we've got red Riley shrimp in here, so I try to get the ball of algae that doesn't have a shrimp presence. That would be these guys and these guys. Or I can use the algae that does have a shrimp presence, like these guys. And it's the red Riley shrimp. The shrimp would actually match. We just merged some glorious colors. Red Riley plus red Riley makes extra red Riley. But you could see him munching.
Keep the pH above 7.4. Tank with the drainage rocks. The pH shot up to 8, so that's one way. Crushed coral is my main way. Even if you have to make the entire substrate just a bed of crushed coral, keep that pH up for the Mystery Snails. In my experience, anecdotal evidence incoming, the tanks that were below 7.4, maybe with a lot of wood, the Mystery Snails suffered. 7.8, they're great. I'm not sure if this is in the Mystery Snail Bible yet, but it needs to be.
Now that little lip with the discoloration tells me equilibrium, and I am due to dose everybody equilibrium. I've done a lot of ways for calcium. I've done crushed up eggshells. I've done calcium that's for human consumption that's pretty affordable. Tums is another thing I do. I did. And if I could just go on eBay, you go on eBay and just grab a huge thing of equilibrium. Instead of using the calcium for humans, this stuff breaks down in the water immediately. If the snails don't want to repair their shells, they're going to repair them anyways. It's going to instantly bring up the hardness. 1 tablespoon per gallon. And I get fancy, real fancy. Where's my tablespoon? And I'll actually just get the little one to move the big one if I don't want to carry the pail around. Right now, I think I'll just deal with it. Now that I think about it, usually I'll come in here, and the same thing with the salt. If I buy anything in bulk, I'll just replace the small canister. What if this was like counterfeit off of eBay? That would suck. Certainly possible. But if I get an item that I have to buy multiple times, I will just buy it in bulk. It's usually $75 to $150. Whether we're talking about aquarium salt, it's just the same as other salts, I guess. If you use table salt, there's a decaking agent that could possibly be on there, so just feel better using aquarium salt. This might have been $75. Spend money on it once, never think about it twice. Put that on a t-shirt. Oh, we're cutting that out. Okay, so 1 tablespoon. I'm gonna not drop it on his head. They seem to notice stuff like that. The big ones, I just see their expression. I'm feeding snails in little cups. I caught all of them last week, and then I sold ram's horn. And I'm like, well, I'll just keep these guys around and feed them inside that cup. Change the water halfway through the week. We've got plenty of ram's horn snails there. But you will see these shells start to deteriorate. I used to have so much trouble with it. And what I learned is if you just use the equilibrium, it will dissolve instantly in the water. It gives some of the plants potassium, keeps the diseases away for your live bears, keeps the breeding up for the neos. But most importantly, these Mystery Snails will always develop a deficiency. Unless maybe you're on well water. I guess I'll just put it right on top of there. This is an ad for equilibrium. Well, I mean, I'm the first one to complain about products, but I did it the cheaper way. It aggravates me, and it just got to the point where I'm like, you know what? Spend the money. The cories aren't too hot in hard water, but the mollies need hard water. So I go half dose. Full doses too, now that I think about it. Do you like it? Do you remember the cloud days, Papa? Yes, in these fish tanks we had cloud days, my son. My endless son. The Neos would bathe on the cloud days. Oh yeah, you know the greens need it. Need to figure out a guppy to put in here. I've oversold the greens so much. Both the coals and the regulars. That Mama, more equilibrium, kids. The kid guppies, the kid half black reds. There's oranges in it. Orange neos, orange shrimp. You can run into issues. I've got these guys looking pitiful. I see flat stomach. I don't like it. When you see flat stomach and you're treating them, let's say you think it's a bacterial infection or parasites, definitely do that, but make sure the water's hard enough. Because if the water ain't hard enough, they could be getting weak from that. Did I put a treatment in here? No, I did not. And there's the mystery snail right there. Okay, so that is the end of my very long story about looking at the lip of your mystery snail, making sure there's no kind of deficiency going on. And then meeting that deficiency, make it easy on yourself and just do equilibrium. Do it. Seachem, sponsor me. I'm so hungry. Please.
Please.
Just kidding. I spit on Seachem. I still tell you to use their products. It benefits you. And let me know if you have any substitutes for Seachem. And Seachem, if you sponsor me, I edit that part of the video out. I'll take back the spit. Dude, I'm just rambling at this point. I'm just rambling and pretending to spit at the cameras. Oh, did I tell you about these guys? The Staeck Endlers doing well. The colors are doing well. I put a population outside. Those did well. I feel like there could be more fry. Oh gosh, the coolie loaches, they're like, Father, why have you forsaken us? My endlers need it. So you get me going with this equilibrium and then I just can't stop. It's like fertilizer for your fish bones. And I have kind of medium hard water. I would say it's light medium, definitely light medium. There's some minerals in there, but it's not like rocks hitting your eyes. Like you get near Tampa or Clearwater, and you open your eyes in the shower, and you straight up just get shot in your eyes with rocks, mineral water. And man, that is like the true set it and forget it. Like the people looking at me crazy for using equilibrium because they're like, just use your water. They're probably people that are blessed with hard water. Could be a blessing or a curse. I like to think I'm like right in the middle of the road. But when I switch to an RO system, do you get to set what you remineralize it to? I got like water on that. And like I was watching them for parasites and I got water on that. 1 teaspoon, so 3 of these equals what I'm looking for. Can I get it up there without spilling it in my eyes? There we go. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. You're alive there, so you need these. Oh my god. Code red. Rain on. Freak out in front of the camera. Lucky. Caught me at my most vulnerable. Yes, Artie, tell them to the world. Tell them. Oh my gosh. Please, Dre. Are you okay, Gary? Redonkulous, dude. Very good. Secrets of the deep. Secrets of the deep. Let me catch my breath. Let me catch my breath, Beavis. Are you a live bear? Yes. I'm sorry. I mean, that's like 2 teaspoons, right? Alright, these guys, they might need it. That might be why they're so slow. Hey guys, have a drink. Gosh, I go in here to hit shrimp and live bears, and I realize everything is shrimp and live bears. Done it any other way. I wonder if these guys need a sprinkle. I think the only ones I'm not giving a shower. Wow, that and the betas. Look at the damage I've done to that bucket. So that is the story of equilibrium. That is the story of my calcium journey. Did the eggshells, did the Tums, did the human calcium, tried to find every other cheaper alternative.
In the end, all roads lead back to equilibrium. I want to eventually move into rocks being a source of calcium. I'm not sure if the mystery snails will feed off of rocks. The shrimp will. So you just need some chalky stones to really stick it to the man and not buy anything. If you really want to go bankrupt, I'd recommend wondershells. I was almost robbed of house and home trying to keep up with wondershells. Fantastic product, horrible price point, $21 to treat 30 gallons. No thank you. Maybe it's for high society fish keeping. I haven't gotten there yet. I'd rather grind eggshells. ZoomEd was a little cheaper, not cheap enough. Calcium food is one thing. Spending more on calcium than food is another, especially with equilibrium's new price. But I'm just here to tell you, if your snails are dying, my snails were dying. They stopped dying when I was doing this, when I would take pictures of them, and when people would see them, they could only tell me about the starvation aspect that could be happening. It was also pH deterioration. It was also that the tank was too warm and they were growing too fast for their shells. It could be the iron in my water. It could be Pensacola water. Regardless, I feel like this should be on everyone's radar. It's really easy to like an animal, and then you just end up not having luck over and over again until you just give up. This is the narrative you, not you, not me, but thee. Until next time, fish keepers. Until next time.
Join us.